Hi, I'm Lance from the Trail Marker. Today I am going to show you a quick little tip of how to really conveniently carry your water to and from camp. One of my biggest issues that I always came across was when I finally got to camp, how was I going to take my bladder system and my filter to my water source separate from my camp. This is my old bladder, as you can tell. It's discolored and everything. The problem is once it's full, you kind of gotta, you can't ever figure out how to carry it and stuff. What I did when I got my cloud liner, I noticed that they had actually punched out holes here. I thought, wow, that's really convenient. And I saw a thing from Jason Class, which this idea kind of comes from him, where he looped this string through there and was able to carry his water back and forth. Well, I tried that with this cloud liner, and unfortunately this plastic is a lot softer than his. Whatever. I think he uses platypus. And Christy had this really genius idea. I already had some really lightweight coated grommets from some other project I'd been doing, and she said, why don't you just put those through there and it'll reinforce it. It was the exact same size. They weigh nothing, so it seemed reasonable. I did it in maybe 5 minutes total. That includes finding this stuff. Punched them in there, no problem at all. Took a piece of 550 cord, just did a loop through, and then this is a water tape knot or water knot. If you need to know how to tie that, I'm sure you can look it up. It's not really difficult. It's basically an overhand that you retrace, like a retrace figure of 8. And that holds really securely. It won't ever come untied. The nice thing about this is now I just toss this over my shoulder with my bladder, grab my pump, completely separate. I can travel back and forth, go filter my water. In fact, when I filter my water, I leave this right around my neck and everything, so the bladder just hangs right here. It's never fallen down, especially with the cap off, water will fall out. Screws right on, pump, 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 fill it up, sit there and enjoy the view, stand back up, walk back to camp. I normally put this thing right in my back of my pack because there's no need to leave it out. But if you had a few people with you, you can easily hang this up on a tree branch or something, and you have this nice water source. If you needed it warm, I imagine you could leave it in the sun for a little bit, and it might be a nice bathing temperature. Just really convenient. I thought I'd share that with you. It's really been convenient for me on the trail. One last thing, since I just noticed it, I figured I'd add this too. When I hike, I like to know exactly how many liters of water I have, because if when you're trying to figure out how far you have to go to your next water source, it's nice to know how much you have, whether you should max out here or if you think you can make it. What I did is I just took a Nalgene, which is a 1 liter bottle, filled up my bladder, took a Sharpie marker and drew a line at the top, 2 liters, 3. That way when I'm on the trail, I can fill my bladder up and I know, all right, I roughly have 1.5 liters, I have 2 liters, I have, less about a half liter to go this far, and it's really helped me manage my water and my hydration needs, and I don't find myself running out of water at all on the trail. It's really convenient. Just thought those were some quick tips. I'm sure some people will find those useful, as I have, and I'll see you all on the trail.